Hey there, everybody, or nobody, most likely right now. Uh, Welcome to another episode of Winging It. Don't have much of a plan, really, no plan. Really decided this about 5 minutes ago. Just thinking it's been a while since I've done a kind of a Winging It one, so thought I'd just come on and see who's on. Hope if, we have one viewer. Welcome. Like I said, it's nothing over spectacular, just kind of shooting the shit. So, who needs plans? That's right, Thomas Schmidt. 100%. Hey, North American, how are you? Good to see you. Like I said, Dexter, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. The fishing man on the other side of the equator. What's going on? Like I said, there's not a whole pile going on today. I just thought I'd drop in and see what's going on with you guys. Yeah, I know it's pretty late for you. You are a trooper, my friend. It's good to see you, though. I hope all is well. Same with all of you. I'm not doing bad, North American. Working on stuff this morning and just popping into different live streams, listening while I was working. And it was actually the Midnight Raven was saying, she wishes sometimes our shows were on earlier to catch them. And that's the whole reason why I started the Winging It, was just to keep in touch with some who can't usually make it to our shows and stuff. So, and anybody else is in there. Laura Wilson, how are you? Good to see you again. I hope all is well. Like I say, we have our show tonight. Colorado Martini and her husband. I'm sure many of you seen the preview already. Should be really good. And Winging It, for anybody who's never seen one before, is exactly what the name stipulates. Not a whole pile of plans, just kind of trying to get Dexter, just chilling, trying to catch up with everybody's video. Yeah, I know it's a battle. I'm failing at it royally. And it's not to brag. It's just the bigger we got, and then doing the live stream so many times a week. I just don't know how to keep it going. Sometimes I'm trying my best, but Appalachian, how are you? Welcome. Oh, you can only make what you can make, man. Like I always say, real life comes first. We are on 6 nights a week, usually at 8 p.m. and always at 8 p.m. for those ones. Had a guest pretty much every night except for Tuesdays, the Tech Talk, which we might even have a guest soon on that as well. And I would like to do that for Tech Talk. You can let me Terrell, the original wrench. How you doing today? You are awesome as always, and hope everything is well with you. I hope your day is awesome as you are. I was wondering more, like I say, what's up with you guys and that, what's been going on, what's new, any new videos coming out, any new things going on in real life. Rosorian, how are you? Our guest from the other night. Oh, nice haircut. I just cleaned it up more. Oh, yeah, I know. I gotta start. It's amazing what a bit of water and gel can do. You want to be on Tuesday Tech Talk, Dexter? Well, I'll talk to Xenia about that and see. Maybe we can work something out. That would be interesting. Because I did want to at some point bring you on as an actual guest. That's something I want to talk to you as soon as well. I'd definitely love to have you on a guest. I know the time difference isn't the best for you, but that's especially where I'd like to have you. We have a couple of days left in June. Maybe if you can send us a message on Twitter, Xenia can work one of the dates that might work with you. Because you were on the list. I was funny. I was just thinking about you again this morning. Oh, you went on a keto diet. Oh, excellent, Laura. Hope it goes well for you. I'll definitely will check that out. Like I say, I'm bad like live streams. If there's a video you want us to check out, our Twitter is and all of our other social medias, Facebook, everything is in the description of all of our videos, including this one afterwards. And if you can send us a message with it, we'll definitely check it out. We do our best because I don't want to miss any like that. So that's why we say if something real special on top of that, send it over. We'll definitely check it out. How you doing, Nathan? So good to see you. How you been, my friend? I see you popping up lots in the chats. You're always keeping going. Uh, Abraxas, how are you? Good to see you. I hope all is well with you today. As like I say, there's not much going on here. I was more just haven't done winging it in a while. I thought about maybe doing another Montreal Drive video live stream, but man, did it kill my data last time. Like I mean, killed it. It took I think 1.7 gigs for an hour. It was a long one though. It was like an hour and a half. But yeah, I'll never be doing them that long again. But you never know. Now that it's getting even sunnier out, I'd like to maybe do another one, maybe 15, 20 minutes long or something like that. Oh, you're doing great, Nathan. I just checking your channel, man. You're growing like crazy. You're doing really well. I'm doing not too bad. Like I say, no big plans or anything. Just decided to come on, and we was talking in the. I try to hit live streams in the morning, like listen to them while I'm working and that. And Midnight Raven was saying that she likes catching our streams and can't always get to them because of the time difference. So, but well, it's been a while. Try and put aside a few minutes. Happy Trails Hiking. How are you? So good to have you here. Awesome channel, guys. If you haven't checked out each other, please do. If there's any new channels you see here, definitely check them out. We always say we're kind of you got the cream of the crop when you see the blue wrench by them. They don't just sub for sub. Not that I give a shit what anybody does. That means the least amount to me. But these are good people that tend to watch your videos quite consistently and that good dialogue. And so, but yeah, I'm on no podium on that one. Oh, you got a busy weekend ahead. What's going on? Abraxas says I'm good just at work. Hope work is going good for you today. I hope. It's Friday, so it's then. Now you see, that's what I love about this because of the time changes. And now we get Dexter, who's actually gone into Saturday morning already. So Xenia gets a big thrill out of that, especially like when this natural journey is in because they're in New Zealand. So she always says it's like seeing into the future. Abraxas, I'm going back where my last investigation was done in about 2 weeks. Oh, cool. Very cool. Excellent. Eagle VP, how are you? Good to see you. I sent you a message in Twitter. I had to I didn't know what your Twitter handle was, but I found you, so I sent you a message a while ago. I haven't been over in a little bit. Yep, I sent it over. So if you get a chance, definitely check it out and we'll DM each other. Wedding and a performance. We might be brewing beer for our new. Wow, excellent. Happy Trails. You guys are so dynamic. I love what you guys are doing on your channel. I love it. Such a good chemistry. In the Woods with Wolfie. Hey, how are you? What's going on? Good to see you. Oh, good, Lori. Yeah, I'm glad you got to check out Happy Trails. They're awesome, awesome channel. Laura just joined us last night. We'd found each other on a post, and so great to have her here. And I hope she gets to meet some new channel. You guys get to meet her as well. So, well, it's true. Happy Trails. It's nice. I don't like forced videos. I hate forced videos, and that's the exact opposite of what you guys are. That's why I love it so much. It's we were talking about that the other night. Like our guest last night, actually, yeah, we were saying about Discovery Channel about like Ice Road Truckers and like all those Discovery shows. They start off with a dangerous job, and that's interesting enough to watch, but then it gets worse and worse. And not picking on the US, but it gets more of the Hollywood scene thrown into it. And then they have to show dramatizations of a pterodactyl took the truck away, and if kids showed up with grenades in their pockets and blew the trucks up, and all these reenactments and cartoon sketches, and it gets so overdone. The whole point of the show was completely lost, and it's the complete opposite, in my opinion, of entertaining. It's sickening. It's like, what kind of an idiot you take me for? And that's the same with YouTube channels. You know, these ones where people are doing their 20th take and the kid looks like he's ready to bawl his eyes out. And it's like, do you want to get famous on YouTube? Then get your lines down. You know, who wants to watch shit like that? That was the whole point of YouTube, was to not have that. Not that people can't do scripted stuff on here, but I mean, like, because there's not the money that there's in Hollywood, that the integrity would be there more. So, it's lose the feel. But that's why I always tell people, enjoy the time you got here on YouTube right now. Because if one of us are ever the chosen one out of millions to blow up on here, it's never going to be this fun again. So always make it the best you can right now, because it will never be this good. In the Woods with Wolfie. Oh, you broke 200 today. Congratulations. Excellent. I'm so happy for you. Good stuff. And if anybody hasn't checked out In the Woods with Wolfie, start them towards these 300. That's excellent. I always tell all you guys, don't be shy to mingle with each other in that. Abrakas, you take care. It's so nice of you to drop in. And, anytime you can spend with us, we greatly appreciate it. Yes, Dexter, we're still being reviewed. We just applied, a week and some ago, and supposedly it's till the end of June right now, they're saying, which could turn into the end of September, or it could turn into 2020. I'm not holding my breath on anything. Even when it comes in, it's not going to be much of a paycheck or anything like that. We just said it was because we want to get more exposure for our business. Donnie Shaw, how are you today? Good to see you. Cab 7, welcome. Good to see you back. Man, I spent some time in your videos this morning. You are awesome. Bottle Caps was not lying. Really enjoyable. That's what we try to do with our channels. The same thing as you. I love the way it works. That's why I banned a bunch of the other talk on that, and it's flowed well ever since. I really, really, really love how you run it. Great job. That painting was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it when I looked at the time and I wrote, I think it was 48 minutes or 45, somewhere in that vicinity. I just kind of got drawn into it. It should be that here. It should be. You've just been a housewife, Donnie. Jesus. And best friend, your thread. Thank you so much for dropping by, dear, and during your work. Always great to have you. Tonight we'll have Colorado Martini on with her husband. She's going to be mixing some drinks and talking, and a great Friday evening. If somebody's not gone out or enjoying the weather, real life comes first. But if you have a couple of minutes or a couple hours, love to have you guys in. Always a pleasure. And down the rabbit hole. So great to have you. You have a busy life, my dear. I understand, but you have no idea how much we appreciate you come back and watch the replays. That is so sweet of you. And Hazy Days, how are you? Our guest from last week. Amazing guest, by the way. Who's raffling off. I don't know if there's still tickets left. I love people who think of the box. And he's killing so many birds with one stone. He's doing live streams. He built cigar box guitars. Does them on live stream, so he's getting good watch time and connecting with these guys. He's also then raffling them off, which is a great way to gain money for your channel, which is nothing wrong with, and giving something back at the same time. Fantastic idea. I think that is so amazing. I love your style for doing that. Really smart. Tony Shaw, my wife said I've been a domestic goddess. Oh, you are a character, Donnie. Oh, you have a week left of tickets, Hazy Days. So there you go. There's still tickets, £5 a ticket. So very smart. I sing your praises for that. No, I was watching Cab 7. Bottle Caps told him and this is all honesty, told us a few weeks ago about Cab 7. And it's just with everything going on, and same as us, we have real life too. We can't always get to things when we want. But then I seen him on a stream the other night, and this morning I see one or two of his videos. This morning I booked off some time while I was working, had it running beside me, and fantastic. Good editing, fun, and a good message. Like in this painting he did, like the words he said and the feeling in the chat, and that loved it. Really impressed. Yeah, down the rabbit hole, we got 281,000 minutes in 60 days. So it was a nice change. Yeah, I mean, like I say, we're not doing it to get rich. We just want Puša Studios to have more coverage, when people search for it in Montreal area looking for photographers and videographers. And you know what? If it reaches some more on YouTube, that's a great plus. But it's definitely not retire on. But they're definitely give you a bit more of a push once you're monetized, just for the simple reason they can make some money off you. But it's not like we're gonna go like top of the ranks everywhere. We don't live in Technicolor. Oh, the support, the pleasure is mine. I mean, I'll call anybody out here, but I'll not go over the top unless I really like what they're doing. And that was kind of the point of this channel it's to weed out for us. It was that's why I made everybody have a wrench. And the few ones that we've ever had trouble with was probably the three, and they weren't great trouble. They get tired and go away because they're like children realizing that nobody wants to listen on the playground, you know. And that's my belief on how we try to weed out the cream of the crop. And I do believe we have amazing people that follow us, and they made us what we are. Without them, we're nothing. Them and the guests are 80% of the show. We just give a platform. We're the smallest part of the pie in the whole equation, and I'm proud to have that. Midnight Raven, how you doing? Great to see you. But you're the reason why I came on today. You got me thinking. It's been a long time since I did one of these. Neil, my friend, how are you? It's so good to see you. I hope everything's going well today, my friend. And give my best to the missus, of course. I just found out from my message my whispering director sent to me that she doesn't like coming on the daytime ones, but I understand it's your birthday. So Neil, you'll have to come by tonight because I'll need Xenia to help me, and we'll definitely sing you happy birthday. And if that's not worth its weight in gold, I don't know what is. I bet that just got you ready to sign in. Oh God, you you know you gotta have a laugh at all this. Sometimes it's a nut house, but uh, just take it in stride. We're not making any money off of it, but you know what? It's good fun. We got to meet a lot of good people around the way. It's fun. Make it for what it is. You know, it's a lot of work goes into YouTube for no money, but could be worse things. I got to meet lots of great people out of here. We actually have people who want to be on our live streams now. I miss my editing because that's always where my real passion is. If anybody here is newer or hasn't seen any of our cinematic videos, I'm going to send you a link. You want to make me the happiest man on earth? This would mean more to me than life itself if you can check out one or two of our cinema stuff, because as much as I love the live streams, I love hanging with you guys. I love the guests, and I do. Like, otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it for this long. And if I just wanted the view hours, we would be done already, and we could let this go by the wayside. I mean, summer's coming soon, and I won't be able to do as many. I think, like, it will be a little more sporadic, but it'll give me a chance, hopefully, to shoot some new video and do those. Like I said the other night about train videos alone, I have 135 gigs of footage that I haven't even looked at yet. Well, I've lightly just categorized, and that doesn't take in all the other Montreal stuff, like Gaspé, where I shoot most of my original videos where I grew up. And sorry, I'm looking for this at the same time. CML, living large, cinematics. There we go. If you can look through this playlist and just see one or two that you might enjoy, if you haven't seen them, that would mean the world to me. If I could recommend two of them, would be the Gaspé windmill train, which is shot through the eastern part of Quebec, and it's 2 kilometers length on a railway that's barely ever used anymore, of nothing but 72 windmill blades. And you get to see it's only a couple minutes long, but you get to see all the scenery from eastern Canada, eastern Quebec. And probably my other one would be She Brought the 80s Back to Montreal. You know, if you can take a look, We love our live edited. We love our edited videos. Lives are stressful. Yeah, I know. Happy Trail. You know, they're not as bad anymore. We were terrified to do live streams. Like, I mean, terrified. You know, down the rabbit hole. Do not quit the live streams. This is my social life. You don't think it's ours too? Look at when we had craft beer pours on. I even used the term date night that I swore I would never use because we had that much fun. Oh, Midnight Raven, it was my pleasure. Nothing to thank us for. It was my pleasure for sure. Don't ever worry about that. It's just like I'm same as you are as the time thing, and just to be able to, I try to spread it as much as I can. But you know, you can only do so much. Oh, gorgeous JC, how are you? Welcome. Yeah, I remember your channel. I remember you from the thumbnail. How you doing? Good to see you. I'll give you a wrench, sir. We don't want you walking around without any blues on here. There you go. Enjoy. Have fun with that. Yeah, Happy Trails hiking is amazing, and Cap 7, like you guys right there, are a great fit. Same kind of integrity, you know. It's nice when you get to meet good channels. We all need filler. That's why I never lay guilt trips on anybody. You know what? You gotta, if you want to have any chance of getting to the 4,000 hours, you gotta have 4,000 hours. You gotta have 1,000 subscribers. Bite the bullet. They're selling, I don't know, rubber mittens from Siberia. Great. Add them. They add you. Perfect. That's what I did. I I always said, my expression was, you can't meet your future wife in a horror house. So have your fun and get your kicks in while you can. And then once you get over that number, start getting way more selective. And, you know, we had 42 subs in February. We're almost, I think we're, I think 10 or 11 away from 1,700. And we've just progressively got more and more selective. Now I look at a lot of channels that I really like and look down their list and see who watches them, and then go and look at what they do. And sometimes it's many days between doing that because I just don't have as much time anymore. And yeah, you need that filler. There's no shame into it. And once it's all done, then move on to other things. You know, it's all good. Sorry, I'm so bad without examining at the chat. I like to do some live streams, but I have no idea where to start. Any vids you recommend on how to get started? Appalachia, it's pretty easy right now in YouTube. I mean, just type in how to live stream in YouTube, and you're going to find 100 videos right away onto it. We just kind of winged it through. The only thing is, if you want to share like websites or show anything besides just yourself, unless that's recently changed, you got to create you'll go to live streaming in your YouTube Creator Studio, and then you have a choice between what is it? Basically, one is like right away, and the other one is set an event. You take set an event, even if it's 5 minutes down the road, and you can join, because then that gives you the full options of Hangout. But it's quite easy. It's quite an easy walkthrough. Oh, Patsy, how are you? Thank you so much for popping by. Hope you can make it tonight if you got any time. We have Colorado Martini on. Should be really good. I like what Happy Trails Hiking wrote on the yeah. Just watching live stream helped us feel better. That's a good way of putting it. That's true. I mean, be a guest on. I'm not trying to push for a guest, but be a guest on somebody's. It's a great way to be on for once, and you don't have to worry about the controls or anything. And then go do your own. That's what we did. Alien 6467. Oh, hi there. We just got some good train footage of a train museum. So a creepy train video will be excellent. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that. You need to learn how to add a guest in live stream. Oh, that's easy. When you have your window and you're open up in Google Hangouts, up at the top, you're going to see it's you have your icons with the red phone hung up, and settings and adjust bandwidth usage, blah, blah, blah. And you just go right to the end of it. There's a person with a plus. You just invite people, you click on it, and there's a link pops up, and you just literally copy that and paste it into the Twitter or whatever you're talking to somebody. Just paste it in there, and they'll click on it and they can join. That one's an easy one. Don't stress that one out. Oh, microphone. Sorry. Just bandwidth. Yeah, okay, good. Sorry, then I got looking at Benjamin Chavez. How are you today? Who just had a new baby. Send us a picture the other day because we do our at night hashtag Blue Wrench group, taking a selfie watching us with his new baby. It was a beautiful picture. I never seen Xenia grin so much. That was the night she was in so much pain too, and oh my god, you made her night with that one. So, Lori loved your tag video. Yeah, Ben, if you can, but like you got a lot in your hands. We understand completely you can't. Real life comes first, especially in your case. And if you can, we always love to have you. You always have a home there. 6467. There was a circus train there. Oh, that's very cool. Sure. Thank you for tagging me. I've been hiding from live streams, but it will eventually come. Yeah, no, I know you. I know you're backing from that, but we always like having you when you are here and stuff like that. And I'm sure you'll have some of your own too. They'll come. Yeah, that's right down the rabbit hole, and most of them do already. So it's usually they're all set up. Just try drive streams. You open up your stream, but you just don't click the green button to go on live, and then you can still copy that address and send it to them, and then come on. You can do everything except you're not being broadcasted. Donnie Shaw. Just make sure you have your video set to private first. Oh, unapologetically Gomes, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. We know that, Benjamin. You no need to explain that. With a new baby in the house, we completely understand. I just hope it's going well for you guys. We're really happy for you. In the woods with Wolfie. Congrats on the new. Oh, let's see. Oh, you missed the photo? Here, I'm going to bring it up in a second. Well, Gomes, I do appreciate it so much. Anytime you spend with us is amazing time to have you here. Guys, real life comes first. There's no guilt here, no any of that craziness. Hey, if you can give 5 minutes, it's like how they value gold, how they value things that are rare in life. Your time is rare. Your time is precious. Your time is worth money. And for you, it amazes me sometimes how somebody can come and sit for 30 minutes and they'll say, I got to go because I got to do these things tonight. I'm honored. If it's 10 minutes and you could spend 10 minutes with us, out of all the things you got to do in life, all the things you can watch on YouTube, that's better than any money anybody could ever give us. I mean, what an honor for you to share that 10 minutes with us. You guys are awesome. Never worry about your time. We appreciate it. It's what you can is way generous as it is. Family Show 4, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you here. Nice to have you. That's right, down the rabbit hole. And that's exactly it. We don't have all the answers, and sometimes I'm talking to somebody else, but that's great. I love when the chat comes together and helps each other out. Why not? Everybody wins from it. And there's people listening as you guys are watching, as you guys are typing this all out, and they've been wanting to ask it. You ask first, and they're learning at the same time. Or somebody might have another way of doing something, and they chime in. That's what discussions are. That's what's so great about them. Same as our tech talk. We don't have all the answers. Good God. Like editing on phones. I've never done it for video. I never had to. So I don't know anything about it, but there are people in the chat who have, and that's great. They bring another level to it. Appreciate it. Gomes, you have an amazing day, and we're on tonight. If you have time, we'd love to have you. Thank you so much, Donnie. You know, it's a no-brainer. It's just hanging out. Oh, Panic, have a great time, you guys. Looking forward to the footage. Keep us updated on how you're doing on Twitter and everything. It's going to be a long one, but I'm sure it's going to be amazing. And thank you so much. We'll be thinking of you. Yeah, this is like you said. This will be the first one you missed since our guest number 33. That's so crazy. You guys are absolutely awesome. I hope you have a fantastic night. Happy trails hiking. Such a pleasure. And now that you guys have been doing some live stream, maybe we can have you on sometime. We'd love to have you. I think you guys are awesome. The family show of 4. Everybody, I was going to ask for everybody. You just came in. I'll ask and Kevin as well. Ask, and you guys have any new videos coming up or anything like that? Feel free to put them out here. Oh, that's see, Woods with Wolfie. You're doing great. You just keep jumping and jumping and jumping. I love it. Yes, me too, Benjamin. I agree. I want to see her streaming as well. She did a couple of test ones, but yeah, she'll do fine at it. Kevin Clymer, how are you doing today? Yeah, same here. Exactly. I know there's to do it. I just never done it. So then people will ask, like, what's the best program? And I don't know. But there's people in the chat that can help out and give ideas and that. And I love that. Watch your Instagram, Panic D. You got it. Be safe, guys, and have a really great time. Yeah, I want to get more travel. It's amazing, Benjamin, we haven't, because that's kind of one of the big passions with Xenia and I. And we don't want to do clumps of them, so we want to do we've really tried. I'm not looking for pity, guys. I'm just telling you, we really do try to space people out, even some nights, which is really better for them. We'll wait an extra week and a half to bring them on, just so we don't have a cars 3 nights in a row, or travel 4 nights in a row, or cooking 3 nights. We really, really try to break it up so there's a good mix every night. And it's good for everybody too, because they bring in some new people that you haven't met as well from different groups, and oh my god, I was saying about Happy Trails hiking going on. I'm such an idiot. This is how bad this is getting to me. Happy Trails, I am so sorry if you're still here. I literally just realized now what I said. I'm such an idiot. I need a vacation. I forgot you were on. I'm so sorry. I feel like such a shithead right now to say that with such gusto. Oh my god. Oh, it's just not my day. That's really cool, Cab 7, the way you've done that. And that is, I want to see more of those. That's my next thing, is I can't go back. I've heard you talk about it on one of the live streams with you were on. But yeah, I definitely want to see that. That's really cool. That's taking it to the next level. And my hat's off to you for that. Yeah, Xenia's hiding. She doesn't like doing the day ones very much. She's here in spirit and she's listening to you. And oh, you're live streaming with David Snyder. Excellent. Good stuff, Donny Shaw. So that's 10 a.m. Eastern. Oh, I'll try to catch that. I will try to catch that. It's a hard morning for us for that one, just because the kids are home, but I will definitely check that out. That's quite a guest you got there. Good for you. I'm just reading his about page more. I know I knew the name right away, but good stuff. You're doing good. There's another YouTuber I know that lives in Calgary, but another one that I haven't found anyone who lives close enough. Yeah, that's the hard part too. We met a couple from Montreal and stuff, and it's funny because Montreal's got some pretty big YouTubers. I tried, and then I haven't really followed up on it much. I wanted to get, and some people roll their eyes and they said But we brought her up one night. We were joking, but it was you guys have maybe seen her. This Piper Blush, and she's out of Montreal, and she's the one who does the YouTube videos. There, she's done a bit of porn on the side, but now she does these YouTube videos like why difference between a girl jumping with a sports doing skip rope with a sports bra, a regular bra, and no bra, and all these kind of things and all that. But she's shot up. She's almost close, I think, to 500,000 now. And yeah, but we're working on to it. And there's a couple other ones. It's getting close to summer, and it's going to be harder to do those things in the summer. So that's more maybe looking towards the fall and the bigger they are, it's harder just to get them to come in, in short notice and stuff like this. But Cab 7, like I said, we got a couple of days left in June, I think. Xenia's out. She's saying she's probably got to get her paper after to double check. But I would love to, before the summer session, like in this June one, if it's possible, I would love to have you on as a guest and talk about your channel and about you. I would really, if you're into it, I would really, really love to. I'm going to share it once again. I'm going to bring up TSN Gamer 342. Welcome. Muskie Hans, welcome. Good to see you. If I'm missing anybody, say hi again. I'm awful when it's just me doing the chat, but we've all acknowledged that I am awful at that one. I'm going to send you guys friends, add more contacts, link. You guys want to message us also through YouTube? There you go. Those links don't last very long. They expire kind of quickly, but if anybody hasn't done it yet, it's another good way to private message between each other and that. So please feel free. Love to have you. Now my phone's going crazy. You can hear the trumpets blaring. Sorry, I just had to check something here for a second. Oh, guys, we had a cancellation yesterday. We're gonna have to reschedule them. But we're going to have an amazing guest on Saturday, one that's been with us since pretty much the beginning. A couple that's doing a 6-month travel through the United States RV. They just came out of the bush last night. That's the only reason why we caught them. And it's Life with Ken and Jane. I'm sure a lot of you know them. Very, very positive channel. And yeah, if they'll be on tomorrow night. They're going to talk about their travels and everything else and all that. I wouldn't be. He's opened up for, oh my God, I forget how many bands and stuff like that. I can't even think of it offhand. But he's a musician, kind of a poet, great husband and wife. And yeah, I think it's Cab 7. I think of them. You probably know them already. Quite inspirational people. Real salt of the earth. We had them on for a few minutes. If you go to our live stream from last night and look at maybe the last 10 minutes, because we just did a test last night. They'd never been on done the Hangouts thing, and yeah, they nailed it. So we're going to be talking to them in their camping park where they got their RVs, where their trailers set up. Hi down the road. Cab 7. I will be in Canada, Montreal, to meet a YouTube friend at the end of the summer. We met up last year at his cabin for 2 nights. It was an awesome time. I always encourage people to meet up. Well, yeah, that's where we live in Montreal. So, hey, if you're around in the sea part, something like that, you got a few minutes, we'd love to meet you. That would be awesome. Good Lord, my kids just ripped the towel rack off the wall. This is why I drink wine. Oh, Terrell, you're going to the zoo in Houston tomorrow. That's so amazing. That's so cool. Excellent, Cab 7. And like I said, I'm not putting you on the spot. I would love to have you on. I find you interesting. I like to feel your channel. I think we kind of share a lot of the same values, like for channels, especially for live streams and stuff like that. I don't know. I'd love to just have a talk with you for a while. But like I say, not on the spot or anything like that. Your links, I seen Google, but I didn't see Twitter or anything, so I wasn't sure. So um, maybe I missed it. That wouldn't be the first time. Actually, while I have you on now, I'm going to go look. Oh, you gave up Twitter? That's right. I remember you telling me that. I'm sorry, I have an awful memory. But okay, so we have your email address. Excellent. Excellent. So that's there. And what about for? Love your videos again, by the way. I love that a unexpected romance in the backyard. That was funny. That was really good. So when you join a live stream, Cab Seven, do they usually just then what email it to you the link? Is that how you guys usually do it? Yeah, I think so too, Muskie. It's going to be a good interview with Ken and Jane. They're such amazing people. Really nice. Yeah, Terrell, I'm curious if you're vlogging it too. That was my next question. I'm waiting for more drawing. You're so amazing. I'm glad that when I get you to talk more in here, you do so much for us, and you've been such a dedicated person right from the get go. I just keep trying to tell you that now and then, so you always know how much we appreciate you. There's a lot of wrenches now compared to when we first started, but you're always going to be the first wrench. Nah, 12:26. You're good. You're good for the wine. LOL, Muskie. LOL. I started drinking at noon last Friday. Oh, oh yeah. When it gets into patching up holes, that's not so much fun. That's right. Depending how big the hole is you can also, if you go and just get a bit of joint tape, put over it. Just don't try to hang pictures there later on. It will look pretty. Mama Guni, welcome. So great to have you. I'm so glad to have you back. You're the second one today that I just met yesterday. Welcome. You were such a pleasure last night in the chat. Love having you here. When you said down the rabbit hole, I could so see Xenia doing that, saying the same thing as you. And yeah, I caught her interest. I can tell she's sitting there with a kind of half smirk. What did he just say to me? Muskellons, I was in rough shape by midnight last Friday, though. Thanks for one hell of a day, though, doesn't it? Yes, you did. Yes, you did see you come back. Like I said, we don't do winging it very often. It's been a couple of weeks, just kind of been a long time. So I started this at first to kind of touch base with people who are in Eastern Europe, Central Europe, because they're kind of at a hard time zone for what we do. Where you get Dexter, who lives in the Philippines, he's actually this natural journey. When we're on at 8 at night, they're sitting down to have their lunch and watch us then. So, Irvin, the paid tourist, how are you? I hope you're on your way home for the weekend. Crossing my fingers for you. Donnie Shaw. I used to love doing art back in school. That's great. It's good to have those kind of skills like that. We lose a lot of them over time. Except with Donnie, I always think there's a punchline coming right after his comment. So I always kind of, that's the most you've ever got me to come out of the woodwork on one of your comments right away. Well, that's right, from around the world for sure. That's what's so cool about this. You know, made a bunch of friends from all over. And it's we take it for granted on just what kind of an amazing world we're in right now to be able to do stuff like this. I mean, this is a technological miracle of broadcasting. You see me right now here in Montreal. It's 2:32 p.m. Eastern time. And Look where we all are. And we've gotten to know each other. And we're like, I can show you something. I can bring up a web page that I'm looking at, or it's things like it sounds easy, but till not very long ago, that was completely impossible. And I'm not talking the 70s or anything. I mean, just broadcasting a couple of years ago was a nightmare, a real nightmare. It's amazing how much easier things have gotten. This world is an amazing place. And yes, there's bad things that are happening into it. And yes, there's bad things from technology that's happening. There's also some incredible things happening. Like I remember I grew up here. In case anybody hasn't seen this, let me see. Just bear with me for 2 seconds. Actually, I'm going to open a new window. It'd be easier. I'm going to show you guys where I grew up. Now, I grew up in a very small town, and I mean small. That's not being cute. That's just the way it is. So, there's the town I'm from. My father was for over 20 some. Well, he was a truck driver. He built highways here in Montreal because he grew up were in eastern Quebec and then moved there later on to Montreal, and that's where he met my mom. Even though they were both from that area, they'd never known each other down there. And they came here. They actually worked on the Turcotte interchange. So it was getting ready for the Expo 67, the World Fair in Montreal. They built all the high-rise elevated highways that are now just being torn down to make the new ones. And yeah, he was a guide for salmon fishing for over 20 years. See if I can see some pictures of that. You'll see when you type in Cascapedia. This is a famous river. It's owned by mostly wealthy Americans that have camps onto it. They don't own the river, but they have rights to these camps. And some of these camps are upwards of $3,000-4,000 a day US to fish on them. And this is a beautiful. I'm going to share their page. Let me see, make sure that's coming through. Yeah, okay. Is it? Because I want to make sure the person gets the right credit. And this is the camp that's closest to where I live, a couple of miles away. And this is owned by the Engelhart family. And for instance, their oldest daughter was married to Oscar de la Rente, who died last year, I believe it was, or so. And yeah, oh, there's a time one right there. Talks about the lords, the Governor General of Canada. You can see pictures of old covered bridges and duchesses and that crossing the river to go to these camps on like horse and carriage and all those things. And it's only fly fishing on this river, and it's only for large Atlantic salmon. That's what it's famous. And now it's catch and release only to try and save the population. So people are paying that money, and they don't even eat the salmon they're catching. In exchange, so they smoke salmon for them, farm salmon to give them instead. So it's all catch and release. The biggest salmon ever caught on it was 54.5 pounds on a rod. The biggest salmon that my father ever got for a guest was 47.5 pounds. And yeah, it's a nice area. It's I'm sorry, I'm kind of branching off here, I guess. There's some of the guys that get salmon through fly rods there. I think that's my father there. No, it's not. Okay, no, it looked like it at first. The river is kind of tricky. It goes through stages where it can be 10 feet, 6 feet deep, and it can go the next part over to 120 some feet. It's following the Appalachians, the same mountains running down to the southern United States, along the eastern seaboard of the United States, are the same mountains that run through there. Different names. Yeah. So that's where I grew up. Yeah, there's a great example of the mountains running along the side. They get higher further on up, but you go through different levels. And maps. So this is basically where I grew up. There's Maine, and that's the spot. And this is the St. Lawrence Seaway that comes in through here and up to Quebec City, one of the oldest cities in Canada, one of the oldest cities in North America, and this is where all the great battles were fought. Because as you can see, it's pretty much it's salt all the way up to pretty much here. Like there have been reports of whales making it almost to Quebec City, but once you get here, you have the narrow mouth, and that's why the French were there to stop the British from entering. So you get the Plains of Abraham. You can still see the stone walls are there. Uh, it's a beautiful city. Anyway, anybody hasn't seen it, let's go to images. Yeah, Quebec City is a really, really beautiful city. Lots of old cobblestone. Here's the entrance into old Quebec that's still there, uh, which was the Plains of Abraham. The hotel you see here, the Chateau Frontenac, this is in most major cities in Canada, and they were built by the railways. And now they're like luxury 5-star hotels owned by Fairmont. But it is a really nice city, really beautiful city. And it's the closest you'll get to being in Europe without leaving North America by far. But I don't know even know where I was going with this story now. Sorry about that. Like I say, it's hard when here, there's a great example of old Quebec. You'll get lots of these places. Really nice. These are pictures from Lonely Planet. Pinterest. Yeah. This one's tripsavvy.com. Yeah. And of course, I live in Montreal. And Montreal too has a old Montreal, which is right on the port. Here's the inside of the cathedral where Celine Dion got married, the Notre Dame Basilica. That's in old Montreal. One of the first I think it's the first skyscraper in North America, or one of the first is there as well. I forget the name of the building, but kind of like a red stone. You see there too, all cobbled streets. This darlingworld.com. Okay. I'm trying to get better at that to always remember to just give the credit to wherever the came from, Sheraton Montreal Airport Hotel sites of it. But yeah, there's a lot of history. Yeah, they sent us a couple of shirts, Mona. It's our pride and joy. Good luck with that down the rabbit hole. That sounds fantastic. So, well, guys, there's like I say, it wasn't too much today. It was more just to kind of touch base. The winging it is always lives up true to the name. Mona, yeah, we wore them. I don't want to. I just don't want to ruin them. That's why we've had them on, but uh, they're right here. Yeah, I don't want to hold them. There it is. Yeah, I believe. Cab 7, you have a fantastic day, my friend, and keep in touch. And I'll try my best. I definitely want to catch some of your live streams as well. Oh no, Mona, I can't. These ones are especially for us because Xenia says, "I believe," and this is mine. These aren't going anywhere. These are going up. We're putting up a shelf, which I got to get up, and all of our stuff we've gotten from people, which I love. I love this. I love this. So, yeah. These are a pride and joy. So. I got to be careful I don't do this too well in front of Xenia folding, or she might want me to start doing it. Because I'm just on the verge of making that happen. Like, just on the verge. Oh, my God. Yeah, we've had stuff from different people. Hills and Heathens has sent us beer cozies with their name on it, guitar picks and stickers. We've had Floss. Sorry, Xenia got kind of hooked up in stuff. You're so funny. Thank you. There's the flask from Juliet Miranda, which was so cool. The mug. Thanks for the mime stuff. It's in the kitchen, I think. I think the kids took it out. Yes, the mug. Oh, you're talking about. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's okay, hon. Leave it. We got well, Xenia's going to get it now, so we don't have all the stuff with us right now at this second, but from Hail and Heathen, some beer cozies with their name on it, some stickers. Up onto it. This is cool too. A beer mug from Hosier. Hosier Outback. His logo. Oh, Xenia's bringing the whole Monty. Thank you. Books from we have books as well from Panic D, which is so cool. Signed books, I should say. This one's our coloring book they've made, and they even sent us coloring pencils. Go, hon, they know what coloring pencils look like. It's all good. Jesus. Oh yes, and the video, of course, from them as well. Oh, you want more salmon? You're too funny. Oh my God. It blows me away. I mean, we don't ask for gifts or anything like that, but this stuff means more to us than life itself. Oh yeah, Hail and the Heathens also sent us guitar picks and just some other stuff that we haven't shown yet. So it's really cool. For somebody to take the effort and time to do that means the world to us. Salmon for Simon, Donnie. You're so funny. God, you're creeping me out today. And there's the guitar picks from. Oh, I should have taken off auto. Okay. There's their website on the back. Very cool. It is cool, you know. It's the gifts are really cool, and it's the effort that's beyond cool. It means so much. Beauty in the Bar, how are you? Sorry, Mona, those ones don't leave the house. Donnie's telling you to get on camera, Xenia.
Donnie? Well, only for Donnie.
You want to sit here on this side?
No, I was gonna
just move that stuff, and then it was just.
Hello.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, Friday. Hello, Donnie. How are you doing?
Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal.
That's exactly what I was going for.
I know. I can pick up on it right away.
Yeah.
There, so you don't.
I'm only on live with Puša, so I'm not on the camera right now. You're not seeing me. It's just a product of your imagination. See you later.
And welcome to a little window into our lives. Oh, au revoir. Yeah, that's phonetically right. Oh my God Almighty! Wow, you're funny. Like I said, guys, I gotta go off pretty soon. The kids will be here in a few minutes. So many moderators here. Okay, on a serious note, Mona, we have a reason for doing that. That's why we call it the Blue Wrench Group. Instead, there was a lot of times there was things going on with groups and stuff, and this was our way of saying how we want to run our channel. Basically, everybody gets to be a moderator, and if they take it too far, they won't be in at all. And we've never had that problem. We had a troll, I kid you not, Jim Apple, who came in to troll us, and now he's like a good follower and like brings a lot to the community and stuff. A lot, not to the community, excuse me, a lot to the channel. Jeez, I can't believe I just said that word. And that's how it's worked out. If people know how to behave themselves. If you set the right tone for your channel, people act the proper way. And that's what I love about this. I love it because we haven't had any problems. It's as simple as that. We've had one or two come in trying to push something or go on or sub me. And they realize within 3 minutes that they're not a fit. Either they do like Jim Apple did and change, or they leave. And that's why I don't have to go tossing people out all the time. Because sometimes you get, I've been doing this for a good long time, not so much on YouTube as well, but since the days of MIRC in the late 90s, I've seen the come and go. And moderator, a lot of times it ends up in the power struggles and pushing their weight around and threatening people and going on. I don't want that. It's the same as Montreal used to hire these like mob infested bodyguards that were like 6'7" and that they were constantly just looking for a fight. And what happened? You always had fights in bars. We don't need that. Just want people to come in, get along from all different groups, from all different ways. We have a rule here: leave your gang colors at the door. We don't talk about groups or anything because I want everybody to feel like they're welcomed. I want everybody to feel that they can come and sit down and enjoy their time here and not be bombarded, but definitely get to know each other. That's a big part of it. T-shirt that is what Panic's videos would you to do. Donnie and Mama, you guys are a great fit. I love it. You're a great fit. I love it. Je m'appelle Donnie. Say so. That's very appropriate. Infested? Did I want to? I'll just do a supermarket for Sam with this. Just go this time here. Well, that's good, Mona. I'm glad you enjoy the time here. That's the whole point of it. So it's not. Nobody should feel like life is too short. All of our channels are too small. You take all of us together here and what? Maybe we're 10, maybe 12, 13,000 subscribers all put together. I mean, it's not exactly world changing, so it might as well be fun. It doesn't need to be a pissing contest and all this crazy. Just hanging out. I mean, we take it seriously what we try to do here. I mean, we spend a lot of time behind the scenes getting guests in, booking them, cancellations, last minute substitutes. It is a lot of work. The live stream is good 30 to 40 hours a week work. That's got no money involved with it. So you got to kind of want to do it and have some fun with it, because otherwise it's just pointless. I enjoy it once we're on, especially after about 5 minutes. And that's the best time. It's just talking to people. I get to meet somebody new every night, pretty much. Get to talk with them for an hour and a half or so. And, not take it any more than what it really is. Have to be that way. It's fun. It's got to be fun. Otherwise, you're going to go crazy. That's right, Muskie. Just have fun and make videos you enjoy. 100%. Donnie, I'll hide in my cardboard box in the middle of the road and eat a handful of cold gravel. Well, that's an avoidance. Oh my God, never apologize for not making it. I mean, we love having you guys, all of you. I said that at the beginning. I'm saying it now before I go. Never, though, apologize for not making it to a live stream. Real life comes first. And there's a lot of stuff to watch, and you got a lot of subscribers, and you got to keep them watched too. We understand that completely. We truly, truly love when you're there, as much time as you can spare. But we understand that. I don't like that. Oh, why are you not there? Why not? I never do that kind of stuff. Never, 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 never. Uh, I'll watch it. I'm gonna bookmark it, Donnie, and I'll save it for right after the stream is done, and I will watch it. Oh, geez, yeah. I see. I'm definitely watching it again, though. And I had something for you before I forget, Donnie. Bear with me for 1 second. This is remember I was talking about that Canadian troupe, Kids in the Hall? A lot of people know them because they have a lot of big US shows going on and stuff like that right now. But here was one for you that I wanted to send you. We were talking about that night. I don't know. Good thing you sent that link, but I'll definitely. I don't know if it's just the room, but your camera and lighting quality is real. Thank you. It's natural lighting, and I just got a side camera over top. Here, I'll show you. Let me see. Turn it. There. See, it's just one of those IKEA lamps.
It's me shining bright above you.
Yeah, Xenia said it's. Oh God, guys! I hope you're enjoying my day. This is a good window into it. As Xenia said, it's not that; it's her light shining above me that's giving it. So, Jesus, and the camera is like what $80. I just went. We bought it about 2 months ago, I guess. Yeah, it's there you go. Bringing lots of help to me today. The camera is a C920 Logitech, like $80. It really works well. I went in IKEA 2 years ago, and I'm still lost on it. You're such a crazy shit, Tony. That's supposed to be where the new Maze Runner movie is shot. Exactly. IKEA is the most insane place in the world and the biggest money-making spot there is. Our kids love going there because the IKEA here is about 2 kilometers from the international airport. And instead of taking them to McDonald's and sitting there at a table eating, what we've always done is go to IKEA, get hot dogs and drinks. Because when we got here, we started that new business, the sign business. Used to have signage repair and creation. You're watching every cent and stuff like that, but still just have a kid. So we go to IKEA and get hot dogs and drinks. It costs like a couple of bucks. And then instead of sitting in there or at another restaurant, we go and watch the planes land for a while and just spend time with them there. There's a good parking area where you can do it. So we've always tried to mix those things together. So people find it weird sometimes, like, most kids like, hey, I want to go to McDonald's. I want to go to McDonald's. And my daughter's like, I want to go to IKEA because she also likes the play area there as well, which is actually really great because those guys are all unionized workers and they got a fantastic playroom that's free if you're an IKEA club member, whatever it is.
I love it so much. We spent one of our anniversaries there, and Audrey for her birthdays.
That's right. I don't know if I want to tell everybody that, but
well,
we were busy one day and things are going on, and we don't go over the top for stuff like it. But it was our anniversary, so we went and ate there for lunch. Well, you'll have to talk to them, Mona. It's all right. But we'd yeah, watching the planes is fun. I don't know. I love planes. I see. I like doing those things because I didn't have them where I was growing up in rural Quebec, so I like doing that. And planes are always such a great escape. Yeah, everybody's going there sometimes for sad reasons, but a lot of good ones. But guys, I'm going to let you go. The kids are going to be home in a few minutes and stuff to do, and also to spend time with them before we're on tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, with Colorado Martini. It's going to be a great night. She's going to have some drinks she's making and stuff like that. Her husband will be on, and I think it's going to be a really good time. So you guys take care of yourselves. Have an awesome day. Thank you so much for joining in. It's been a while since we've done this. Where's JC? You have an amazing day. Great to see you. Did you know that IKEA have stopped people hiding in their wardrobes? Wow, that's crazy. Love to have you, gorgeous JC. Love to have you. Take care, guys. Have a great day. Lots of love to yous. Be well. And if you can, love to see yous at 8. Have a great night. Great day, excuse me, or night, depending where you are. Cheers and keep creating. Love yous all. Take care. Bye now.